Welcome in, welcome in. I want to thank you for stopping by. You give me a moment of your time. I'm gonna pull some cards real quick. I don't have that much storage. No rights to any of the music. So some grandparents want to come through and give you some messages. I'm gonna upload these videos, messages I should say, and then I have some channeled messages. But you could be seeing 1818, 818, 616. It's not the right time. Look deeper into something. Teachers, teaching and learning. You could be going back to school for something. Again, something about animals. An animal will. Well, I said it before. An animal might come up to you out of nowhere. It's one of your loved ones. Again, something about sadness. So real quick, I'm gonna get some angel cards. Who's around you, helping you with the work you're doing. Again, protecting you. Bottom of the deck. There's no such thing as death. So, as I shuffle these cards real quick, there are new guides. I'm gonna say teachers, because I'm guided to explain some things, and what I'm gonna do is in the beginning of the videos, you can look at it, and when you come back, if you're a subscriber that comes back, or you know what I mean, you'll understand what that's for. That way you can fast forward to that spot of the messages that you're gonna need. So, my death was painless. Please don't worry or hold on to any guilt. So, you could be seeing birds. You could be something about the sun and the moon, because in this card right here I am seeing birds, but I'm seeing like a silhouette of the moon and the sun coming through. So if you're wondering if they suffered any pain or anything, no, they didn't. It was painless. They went very fast. I'm not for sure who this part is for, because as I open up my vessel to channel these messages, loved ones will come in, and whenever you're, again, these messages are timeless. So whenever these videos come across you, there's going to be it's meant for you, and your ancestors will bring you the information that you need. Again, as a medium, sometimes we don't know who the messages are for. So they're saying go back, and just because it says something else in it doesn't mean they're not bringing a message to you. It's a lot of information coming right now. The reason why I'm playing Tejano right now is because, again, a lot of you may not speak Spanish, or your loved ones coming through to communicate through these songs. But again, you don't have to know the language to understand the music in a sense. Again, I didn't. But if you know, you know. No rights to any of this music, so let's get the loved ones. What do they want to say? And what angels are around you right now? Again, you could be new to this journey as far as the spiritual part and getting messages. Don't be afraid. Don't be afraid is on the bottom of the deck. Again, don't be afraid. A lot of times they suppressed your gifts, our gifts, that they never wanted you to know who you were. So This channel was created for people that I meet in the street. I built my own communities. Again, what I'm letting guided to tell you, the new viewers and the ones that are coming here, because you may, you're gonna start having readers come up on your for you page. Again, a lot of times they're messages for you, but it's who's real and who's not. Well, if you're here, you know that I channel for you, and you know that my gifts are real. We're not here to prove anything, especially myself. I was in the beginning. It was, a little, where the ego, you want to prove who you are, and that's not what this journey is about. This journey is about dropping your ego, understanding nobody's perfect, no relationships are perfect. There's no book in how to be a parent. There's no book in how to be in a relationship, and there's no book in how to be a man or a woman. Okay, because kids will say the darndest things. So don't hold nothing against me, because a lot of you are Toys R Us kids. You never wanted to grow up, but some of you had to out of nowhere. The ones I'm talking to had a and don't take it to no offense. When you get triggered by a video or by somebody that is speaking in a video or a message, and you're triggered by it, then you have some issues. You have some things you need to look at, because nobody should be triggered by a video or by what somebody says. Okay? We're all created the same. It's just what path you take. A lot of people want to disagree to agree. Tomato, tomato. Again, that's why you're not supposed to judge anybody. Never judge a book by its cover, because you don't know who that person is. Again, anybody that's smaller than me, that's who I'm not scared of. That's who I pay extra attention to. Because if you're bigger than me, I ain't worried. Let's just say that. And that's no pun intended. I stay in my lane, so don't take it out of context. Because we're all here. We're all anyways. That's why you don't judge a book by its cover, because you don't know who they are in spirit. You don't know who is behind them. And a lot of people have lost their protection and have lost their ancestors. Your ancestors aren't working with, they're not working with the people you think they are. And I don't want to, that's why I'm trying to pull these cards, because not a lot of people are going to understand what I'm talking about. They're going to say conspiracies. No, we're not talking about none of that. We are talking about issues, real issues. And what was done in the dark, it's always going to come to like 808. Again, never wanting you to ever know the truth behind everything. That's why the new Pope is opening the doors to the vote. Again, this is part 2 of my podcast, and the first messages haven't even gone out yet. The 69 message is already recorded, so that's where that's at. Once again, I want to thank you for taking the time to stop in, like, share, and subscribe. There is no time where I am. Time is only on earth. Again, time is an illusion. Again, something about roses, something about the hourglass. What I'm picking up is your loved one, you were there, you took care of them till the end, because I was picking up dementia. Because before I was starting this one, I went in to look for, my rosary. Again, one thing we need to understand, spell work. I'm going to be talking about that a little later on. I don't want to injure. Again, I jump around a little bit. So I don't want to interfere with the messages of the loved ones coming through and giving their message. And the energy, because that's all we are, only energy. Again, you have to have an open mind when you're on this journey. So it is about the Lord first and foremost. That's who I work for. Trigger warning, trigger warning, trigger warning. Don't take it in no offense if I offend you, because I'm not talking to you. So you shouldn't be offended. But if I do, I'm sorry in advance. And that's the only time I'll apologize. So some people have trouble with apologizing. So stop that. There's no reason for you to apologize. The thing is, stop doing stupid things. I'm sorry, that's for somebody, okay? Here again, I'm not going to trigger. I may trigger you, so you might not want to watch me, because I am the real deal, okay? So here we are. I'm trying to be a comedian, so if you have any parts of this TikTok, if you have any constructive criticism you can give me, you're more than welcome to leave it in the chat. Other than that, keep your opinions to yourself. Any Bible thumpers, anything like that. I don't know why I'm saying that, but there's a lot of information that's going to be coming through that you're going to be finding out about. There's the problem that a lot of people are having is they can't take power, or they can't take your power, but they can't take direction from a woman. They can't take direction from a powerful energy, because there's no gender in tarot. So we carry both masculine and feminine energies. So I don't want to sit here and debate divine feminine, divine masculine, because a lot of people don't even know what that means. Because if you're here viewing my channel, well, that means you met me on the street and you know who I am. So there's no charge for my help and my, I'm going to say my guidance, but my channeling. If there's something you need to know, you can contact me. 210-750-0799. So my number's already on the internet. It's already out there. So anyways, once again, 210-750-0799. I don't know how long that number is going to be the same. I need to keep it for a little longer. So let's get into what the grandparents want to say. The loved ones that want to come through. Real quick. Wow. Cool. Perfect. I am not dead. So for somebody here, your loved one's not dead, or there's people that have faked their deaths and they're not dead. Again, they're wanting you to doubt your abilities. Don't doubt yourself. There's younger and younger messengers. What I realize is that on this journey, there's a little bit of guidance that we need. So I'm not one to tell you who you are and what gifts you have. Again, what I'm picking up is the ones I'm picking up are leaders. Well, my tribe is very powerful. They're gangsters. That's all I can tell you. I don't envy nobody. I never have and I never will. But it amazes me how they're able to read the energy off the cards to give me messages that I need. Thank you so much. Because they say entertainment purposes only. Well, these messages and these readings are not for regular people. Let's just say that. There's something about the North, and again, the churches will say, and I'm not gonna try to be in a religious debate or anything like that, because my time is already, it's not about time. I don't have much capacity room on this device that I'm recording on, so I'm gonna have to make this short and sweet. Something about the North, they got a hold of my channel and they got a hold of my chart. See, that's our blueprint. But we move in all the energies, okay? Sun, moon, rising. Something about rainbows. I am so much better now. Again, there may have been something about sickness. Again, I had picked up dementia because I kept on forgetting what I was going in for. And yeah, so that's significant. Again, kids will say the darndest things, so don't hold me for what I say, and don't try to punish anybody else. Okay? So because they're wanting you to doubt your abilities, don't. They never wanted you to know who you were. More younger and younger starseeds are understanding who they are earlier than the late bloomers. And I'm talking to late bloomers. Okay? Something about birds. Us not understanding about spell work. Again, I'm so much better now. Something about the water. Okay. Man, the time. So, let's get a prayer real quick. Savior God, word to you. Ponder what you have read and apply it to your present circumstance. Let it go down into the care of your being. Something about flowers. Something about gremlins. The Goonies, but the gremlins. Running goes beyond rearranging priorities to the heart of what defends us, what defines us. The people we love, the permissions we cling to, or the possessions we cling to, our deep sense of personal right. God will always ruin things. It's not ruin things. Those things that we salvation seek first, love most, and begrudge giving up. Anyways, here. They want me to read a little bit more, but it's not working out to their best. So anyways, these cards are confirmation. The material things. A lot of people don't understand. Yes, they cut. Not a lot of you are good in school. It's hard for you to learn, not new things, just from people that don't think they know everything, think they're know-it-alls. Again, the ones I'm talking to question authority, but they question, just question. Let's get from Jesus what he wants to say. What do you want to say, Holy Father? Because what I'm picking up is we've always been around. They've known about this coming. They've tried to stop it. The bottom of the deck. Judge not that you be judged. Matthew 7:1. Wow. Judge not that you be judged. And I've said this before. We're not here to preach. I do work for the Lord. Does it threaten you? Sorry. But judge not that you not be judged. Again, judging yourself before you can judge anyone else. And that's what this is about. This journey is about you and nobody else. That's the problem with people. They want to judge. Especially the churches. They want to, I see them on the corners, and I'm not going to, this is no disrespect, because you're going to have to learn about your signs, and if things are opening up. Yeah, the aliens are here. Hello. As I shuffle the deck. So remember that. I remember them coming, and they heard I was talking about my signs, and again, oh, you're possessed. Yeah, okay, all right. But yet you're worrying about me, but then you're not praying for the people that need your prayers right there next to you. You're trying to pray. I'm doing the work you're doing, but obviously Whoever shall do the will of my Father which is in heaven, the same is my brother and sister and mother. Matthew 12:50. Again, Christ consciousness. We all have the peace. We all have a piece of the Lord. I co-create with the universe. So let not your heart be troubled, neither let it be afraid. John 14:27. So this is talking about, again, understanding what you can't understand. Don't be so quick to judge. Don't be so quick to turn your nose at something. So that's for somebody out there. Again, understanding we all have gifts. It's just how we accept to use them and accept them if you want to. It's not nothing you have to. It's not gonna end in the world. The world's not gonna end if you don't start using your psychic abilities. This is a house of learning psychics. I'm sorry. So it's not gonna end the world if you don't start your psychic investigation business. Oh, fuck. I'm sorry. Again, freedom. Freedom is here. You have the freedom to choose. Again, I needed to get held up because I'm getting ready to run out of time. Let's see. Time is an illusion. I want to see what angels are around you real quick. Books could be significant. Dang, how romance could be significant. Where's the other? It's not working out. Batman. Real quick. Sorry about that. So yeah, finding out. Man. Can I get one, please? One. Right there. Opportunity. Something about gold coins. Opportunity. Seize the opportunity for a brand new path, for a brand new start. That's what I have picked up too as well. Again, compromise. Again, it's you got to compromise in any relationship. Remember that. You got to compromise. So, tomato. Again, it's understanding one another. Stop arguing. That's for somebody. Just stop it. I don't know who's arguing. Bickering. Remember, it's bickering. It's no good. Then leave. That's for somebody. Get